Oh,
Turn
Anya.
on the light.
Okay. You
Hello.
look
Hi,
pretty.
Kendra.
Hey,
Thank
girl. You look
you.
ready and pretty skin,
Thank
nice
you.
smile. Okay, let's get to know you. What's your name, girl?
My name is Anya.
Anya. I saw it. I was like, I can't pronounce this. Anya, where you calling us from?
Well, I live in Atlanta.
Okay, is that where you live? Or you live in Atlanta? You're not there right now?
No, I live in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Anya, how old are you?
I'm 23. I'm sorry,
20.
24.
Okay, what's your zodiac
I'm
sign?
a Pisces.
Pisces. You're not driving, right?
No.
Okay, we got to do it. Eventually, you got to do the Kendra Cam, so you'll be able to get out the car to do it.
Ooh, dang. When we get there, how far are we?
How far are you?
We're like 18 minutes away. I don't know.
Let's start.
We'll be on that
I'll
level.
do that last and see where we're at. So we got
Okay.
Anya, Atlanta, 23 Pisces. What you do for a living?
I'm just in school right now.
Bring the camera up. So how do you pay your bills? You live with your parents?
No, I live by myself. I was working. I was waitressing, but I'm not working right now. I'm waiting on a job. I
Okay.
start January
Okay.
27th.
So what would you consider your job to be? Just a waitress? A waitress?
I was waitressing.
Okay. And you're in school, you said, right? You have any kids?
No,
Have you ever been married?
no.
Okay. Well, you look good, girl. Let's get into it.
Thank
She's
you.
pretty. Anya, Atlanta, 23, Pisces, waitress, and currently in school. No kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm just looking for someone that's honest, generous. That can, I like older men, so someone that can teach me things, mold me into a better woman. Just kind of the basics.
What's the age
and
range you want to date?
as of right now, like 42 and older is
So you
like
want to
that's
go
fine.
20 years older,
Yeah.
and why?
Just because I just like the experience that older men give me.
She
They give me a
wants to
good
go older.
experience.
Okay. They give you better experience in what ways?
They take me to different restaurants. They greet me different.
Y'all heard the first thing she said? Take me to different restaurants. So I already know where this is going. She's going to have a high number she wants a man to make per year. Watch.
Differently. They spoil me. They like to travel.
They got
I just
money. Usually the older men got money. Like your age,
yeah.
you gotta be an anomaly, like a rapper or a YouTube star. Like most boys your age, 23, their bank accounts wouldn't be the same as a man 20 years ahead of him in his career. So usually they have more money, the older guys.
Yeah, they do.
So
Same
how long
here.
do they usually last for? Like the dates are cool, but when does it usually end?
Um, it just really depends on the man and what he's looking for. Like some men, they just want to date. So it's very short term, probably like a couple months, 6 months, the max. But I really want somebody that's serious, that's really looking to like settle down. Like I don't want to date.
Okay, let's keep going. What are your deal breakers?
um, Someone who's married, who has more than 4 kids, a liar, um, someone who likes to give false hopes. So just I don't like talkers. Just be like I like action. So I think like what anybody wouldn't like about somebody I wouldn't like. But I don't. I like a physical appearance. I don't have one. Um, yeah.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I would say $300,000 a year over.
Woo!
Um,
$300,000 per year. See, I already knew where this was heading to. Like, you have to be realistic. Yes, a man doesn't really care about what type of job you have, but let's be real. $300,000? Are you even around men that make that type of money? What are you bringing in his life? Because men that make that type of money, they have high expectations in a woman. Because most of these women that pursue men that make that type of money, she's looking for a money grab. She's trying to go on trips. She's trying to go to these fancy restaurants. So you have to bring quality in this man's life. Let's keep watching.
especially if you have kids. I
Don't
feel
play
like
with it. Anya, don't y'all hoes thought she was gonna say 100K. You thought she was gonna say 200K, 300K at the door, at the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: if he made 200K, that's a no for you?
It just depends on how many kids you have and how old they
Okay.
are.
So how many kids could it, you just said you don't want a guy with 4 kids?
Yeah, four or five is fine with me, depending on how much money you make. Because I mean, if you have little toddlers or younger kids that you have to constantly take care of, then yeah, some of your money is coming out of that. So I mean,
So do these men usually give you money for your bills too?
yeah.
Oh
Okay, so
my
is that one of
gosh.
the ways that you're able to like pay your bills and your lifestyle while you're in school?
No,
No.
I was working right now. I have another. I'm getting a job. Well, I have a job offer coming that I start January 27th. I just did orientation for it, so.
Okay.
Um,
Now I want you to respond to this because you know you're gonna be a highlight, and you know they're gonna talk about your 300K girl. So what do you say to the people that say that's crazy?
I mean, just gotta, like I said, I'm gonna want to be a doctor. Well, I didn't tell you, but I want to be a doctor. So ideally, I want to I want to date somebody that makes around the same as me.
You said you want to be a doctor. You're not a doctor yet. And the man, let's say he makes 100,000 a year. You never know. He can elevate his money. You expect him to be there, but he's not going to expect you to be there. So again, what qualities are you bringing in this man's life?
Oh, I mean, I just that's what comes to me. I don't really like. That's the type of men that I attract. So I mean,
So
I really can't help it. So I have nothing to say.
that's fair. That's fair. That's your reality. These are the men that she dates. Now let me ask you this though, because I asked you this before. I didn't even know that we were going to say 300K as the requirement. But you also said that these men just date short term. They're not looking for anything long term.
Yeah, a lot of times they only date short
Right.
term.
So now let's say because here's the deal. The more money you make, if he a jazzy man, he might just like dating, right? He might like beautiful girls like you. I mean, you came on, you're attractive. That's no secret, right? So sometimes, I mean, but as much as you are attractive, there's a lot of attractive girls in this world. So if this man has this money, he might just like attractive girls and rotates them, not to really use Rick Ross, but we see Rick Ross with a new beautiful girl every 60 days. So what if it's a guy like that? He got the means. So money is nothing. If you got 300K, he can take women, especially if you don't got a lot of children. That's where a lot of your money will go. But if you don't have a lot of kids, going to dinners, like you said, going on trips, that's really not going to be a hard thing for him. But what if he never wants to settle down?
I don't want that. That's something that I don't want.
So let me ask you this. What if a guy had 80K but wanted to build with you in the future and was ready to settle down? Would he have an option?
Um, it just all depends. Like everything plays a factor. Like,
But no, this is what happens sometimes. And I have a girlfriend who is drop dead gorgeous. I mean, and what happens is, like you, she attracts very wealthy men because she's a tenant always, right? But what happens is, like you, her experience is these are wonderful weekends, wonderful dates, but they never want anything serious. So if a guy comes along who's ready for something serious, but doesn't make the money, she can't get as excited because she's used to someone saying, "Hey, you want to go to Paris for the weekend?" So now that's her reality. Now, granted, it was for the weekend or a wonderful date, but now this other guy can't afford to take you to Paris for the weekend, but he's down to grow and build with you and start a life with you. But you don't want to do that. So that's not an option.
it just depends on like if they just capture my heart. Just have
It's
it. It
gonna
just depends. Like,
She said it depends. Let's be real. Come on, woman. You know you want a man that makes that much money. Just be honest. You want a man that makes $300,000 or more per year. And that's your preference. But a lot of these women, they don't want to build with you. They want you to be already there. They don't want you to be at an average level and work their way up with you. I don't understand that. Kendra just broke it down to her perfectly. These men that make this type of money, most of them are not looking for a serious relationship because they know they have options. If they might take you serious, they might have another woman on the side. It's harder to come across a man that make that type of money to commit to you versus a man that makes average money. You might just get lucky and come across a man that makes a lot of money and he only wants one woman. You might get lucky.
Capture your heart, child. He gonna have to take out a loan today too, boo. Listen, you better take out a loan. You better refinance your car, your house. I don't know, borrow some money. Let's keep going. Anya, we gotta do the Kendra Cam, but I know you're in the car, so hopefully we get it before the end. When was your last relationship?
My last real relationship was like a long time ago, like 3 years ago.
Did that guy make the amount of money you desire?
And no, he was a younger guy, and it was the worst relationship of my life.
So let me ask you this: the guys that make your tax bracket, have they always been dates? Have you ever like been in a relationship with this man, or it's just you've dated men in this bracket?
Yeah, I have dated one person, but I wouldn't say that we were actually together.
So that wasn't. So it's a clear question. Was it
Yeah,
a relationship?
I
No.
wouldn't say no.
Okay, got you. So your last relationship was a long time ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably like 2 months ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
What was that?
3 flaws you have to work on.
Oh, I have to work on my accountability. Me being patient and not procrastinating. Those are things I feel like I can. I'm probably like a lot of self-doubt, like self-doubting myself.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm willing to grow. Like I really like to learn new things. And I really like positive environments, and I like being around people who are intelligent and smart. So um, um, that's why I like the environment. I like the environment. I like the lifestyle. I like everything about it. Everything
Okay.
positive about it.
Everything about it. All right. What's the age? We got your age range. Do you want kids?
No.
Ooh. So do you want to get married?
I do want to get married, but that would be the only way, and it has to be a conversation. It has to be something planned. Like I don't ideally want kids, but if my husband did, then we can talk about it.
Well, not always, but typically a guy that you describe, let's say 40 plus, has the money. If he doesn't have kids already, is looking to build a legacy, right? So then you are open. I know you said 4 kids is excessive, but he can have a child already. So you would be like the trophy wife, but you never have kids, and he already has his kids from some other woman.
That's fine with me.
Anya, let's do it. Anya, Atlanta, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
I am, but before you accept me, I wanted to go look and see what my name was. I don't know. I think it's under Yasmina. I
Yasmin,
don't
okay.
know.
Oh, this is what I was doing. Remember I was saying I have 2 phones? So let me take this one out and make sure this phone doesn't die. So was Yasmina is the name?
Yeah, Yasmina.
Yasmina. So YASMIN?
Why? I don't remember if I spelled it with a yes or a S or
Okay,
a
well,
Z. It might
girlfriend,
be
I can't play these guessing
YAC.
games, child. When you know your username, you let us know, and that's how the guy can reach out to you, okay? All
Okay.
right. Bye, baby girl.
I already think you.
Man, it never fails. Obviously, she's attractive, but that don't mean much for a man that's looking to build something with a woman. She says she looking for a man that make $300,000 per year. What I find most ironic about these women that have these high standards, what makes you feel like you deserve this man? He's making all this money, but you're not making all this money. So why would he go looking for you? I'm not trying to be mean. It's just the reality. He makes $300,000 per year, let's say, and you're going to school. You was a waiter. You have to bring qualities in this man's life. He's not going to go looking for you. You have to be different. Y'all notice the first thing she said about a man? Oh, I like a man that could take me to nice restaurants. I caught on to that. Sure enough, Kendra asked her, how much does a man have to make to be with you? Oh, he has to make $300,000 per year or more. But then she kind of contradicted herself when Kendra asked her, what if he makes $80K per year, but he's loyal and he's ready to settle down? She was like, well, it all depends. I'm like, I thought you said you want a man that makes $300,000 per year. I feel like as long as a man can provide, protect, support you, why does it matter how much he makes? If he makes $80,000-$90,000 per year, no kids, I feel like that's a nice salary. But $300,000 per year, that's insane. It would be a different ball game if she made $300,000 per year or more. Then I'll be like, okay, it makes sense. She wants another high earning man. She wants a man that's 20 years older than her. That's another light bulb that went off in my head. I'm like, she wants an older man because she knows most older men have money. So something is telling me she's in it for the money. Because why does a man need to make $300,000 per year to have a chance with you? It should be the other way around. You auditioning to be with this man. If he's making that much money, he's already successful. Why would he choose you? So this is what y'all women have to realize when y'all start pursuing men that make this type of money. It's okay to have a man that makes $80,000-$90,000 per year. That's a good salary, I feel like. Hopefully this woman finds the man that she wants and she's not a gold digger. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all think this woman's standards are way too high? Or do y'all think, no, her standards are perfectly fine and she has a good chance of finding a man that makes $300,000 per year or higher? But that's all I got for you guys. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'm gone. Peace.